Happy morning, childrens. Today we are going to discuss about the topic is 6th standard civics unit 2, the Constitution of India. Why do we need a constitution? Yes, almost every aspect of our life is governed by a set of rules. Students, think of your game. Each games have own specific rules and regulations. In our school also we have certain rules and that have to follow. Similarly, society also needs some certain rules so that people live together a safe mannerism. These are called laws. For all constitution very important. Now let's see the learning objectives of this lesson. To know about the Constitution of India, to recognize the formation of our Constitution, to know the silent future of our Constitution, to know the fundamental rights and duties of the citizen of India. The Constitution of India. The lesson speaks about the formation of the Constitution of India. Constitution guidelines to govern the country while ensure that fundamental rights and duties of this citizen and how it protect them. Do you know, students, what is mean by Constitution? Constitution is nothing but it is a set of rules that guides how your country, states or other political organization works. The Constitution make tell what the branches of the government, what powers they have and how they work, it we tell. So states the rights of citizen. In simple words, we say the basic principles and laws of the nation. States or social groups. Do you know, students, why do we celebrate the Republic Day? Students, now you all understood why do we celebrate this Republic Day? Yes, our constitution was framed and came into existence from 26th January 1950. Now let's see the reason why this constitution came into existence on 26th January 1950. When the Congress met Lahore in 1929, the members of the Congress unofficially declared the same day as the day of Purna Swaraj or the day of complete self-governance. The next year, 26th January 1930 was celebrated as the Independence Day. Now you all understood, no? Why it is came extents of 26th January 1950 became on this day in 1929, the Declaration of Indians officially Indian independence was officially announced by the Indian National Congress. What are the things that make the Constitution of India? The Constitution of India is the ultimate law. It explains the fundamental concept of structures, methods, powers and the duties of government body. It also lists the fundamental rights and duties of the citizen. Direct principles are also method in the constitution. So it is holistic in nature. Students, do you know when did they begin to frame the constitution? Yeah, in 1946, nearly 389 members of the Constitution Assembly who belonged to different parties from different places came together to frame the Constitution of India. The chairman of the committee was Mr. Rajendra Prasad. And this is a team: Nehru, Rajendra Prasad, etc. Who were the other significant members in the Constitution Assembly? Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Maulana Azad, yes, Radhakrishnan, Vijayalakshmi Pandit and Sarojini Naidu. They members in the Constituent Assembly. How many women members were there in the Constituent Assembly? 15 women members were in the Constituent Assembly. The drafting committee was framed with 8 members and its chairman was B.R. Ambedkar. B.N. Rao was appointed as an advisor. The committee met for the first time on 9th December 1946. On the same day, the drafting of Constitution of India started. How did they frame the Indian Constitution? The Constitution of nearly 60 countries including the UK, that means United Kingdom, USA, former USSR, France, Switzerland, etc. were thoroughly examined and their best features have been adopted by our Constitution. Did they draft it in a short span of time? No. Nearly 2000 amendments were made before the draft was finalized. It took a period of 2 years, 11 months and 17 days. It was completed on 26th November 1949. The Constitution was accepted by the Constituent Assembly. So, 26th November is celebrated as the day of the Constitution. So, this is Ambedkar. How much was spent to frame the Constitution of India? They spent almost 64 lakhs. What are the objectives of the Constitution? The preamble of our Constitution stresses on the justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. What is a preamble? The, the preface of the Constitution is the preamble. According to it, India is a Swarajin, socialist, secular, democratic republic. What does it mean by Swarajin? The Constitution has granted the people their rights to rule. The members of the parliament and the legislative assembly are elected by the people. The rights to decide is only in the heads of the representative. Sovereignty refer to the ultimate power of the country. What is the meaning of secular? Law allows the all citizens of a country their rights to follow different faith and religious belief. All citizens enjoy the freedom of worship. The country does not have a region of its own. All the religions in our country hold the same status. The government of India rules though the parliament does not it. Yes. The Constitution of India provides a parliamentary form of government both at the center and the state. In a parliamentary system, the executive is the collectively responsible of the legislature. The party which has the majority forms the government. What are the fundamental rights? Fundamental rights are the basic human rights of all citizens. They are rights to equality, right to freedom, right against explanation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and education rights, and rights to constitutional remedies. So, this is the structure of fundamental rights. Right to equality, right to freedom, right against explanation, right to freedom to religion, cultural and education rights, right to constitutional reminders. Mention about directive principles. There are certain guidelines to be followed while the governments frame law. Though these are not mandatory, they should be taken into account. Next one, what is universal adult France? Every Indian citizen has the right to vote when they attain 18 years of age, irrespective of any caste, religion, gender, or economic status. Yes, there are duties respecting the national flag and the national anthem. Respect and protect the constitution. Follows our great leaders who fought for our freedom, to protect our country, readiness to serve our country if necessary. Treating everyone as brothers, irrespective of their caste, religious, language, race, etc. To conserve our ancient heritage and conserve natural elements like forest, rivers and lakes and fauna to develop science, humanity, and feelings of reformation to avoid non-violence and protect government property. Parents or guardians providing educational opportunity to children between 6 to 14 years extra have been added as our duties. Okay, students, now let's recap what are all the topics have discussed in this session. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, N. Gopalaswamy, K.M. Munshi, Syed Mohammad Shaudallah, N. Madhava Rao, T.T. Krishnamachari, Ayadi Krishnaswamy were the legal experts of the drafting committee. The chairman of the drafting committee, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, was considered the chief architect. When the constitution was drafted, there were 395 articles in 22 parts and 8 schedules. At present, our Indian constitution contains 448 articles in 25 parts and 12 schedules. 101 amendments were made till 16/9/2016. Amendments means want something they will change or added some laws called amendments. 26th January is observed as the Republic Day. The Constitution is an authentic document containing the basic idea, principles, and law of our country. The father of the Constitution of India is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. The preamble of our Constitution stresses on justice, liberty, equality, and fertility. According to preamble, India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. All citizens enjoy the freedom of worship. The executive is collectively responsible for the legislature. Fundamental rights are the basic human rights of all citizens. Directive principles are certain guidelines which are not mandatory. Universal adult France is every Indian citizen's right to vote when they attain 18 years of age. Every citizen has certain duties too. Okay, students, let's complete the lesson. Thank you, children.